Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I want an orchard run, but I'll be honest with you, like I'm kind of unsure how to make it so, if that makes any sense. You know what? We'll go for a vault to kick things off. I wanna ideally, because honestly, if you don't know what an orchard does, if you don't know what an orchard is, you know what an orchard is. If you don't know what an orchard does in this game, then you may have never really used it, but it basically it procs holding 9 things to the ground for a couple of seconds. And ideally what I'm looking to do is try and get some beacons down, because it actually does some damage as well, believe it or not. Okay, well, you hate me gaming, that's fine. It holds things to the ground, but I actually don't know if it can hold multiple things, like multiple shots. What I'm hoping to try and hit out with here, because I'm pretty sure you could overinvest it as well, is get a bunch of beacons hitting orchards, have a bunch of orchards, and basically just hold as many things to the ground as possible and see if we can just stall out. See what happens, man. I think I have a vague idea of how I want to lay it out, and it would probably be like orchards in a cross pattern in some regard, but then there wouldn't be. But then actually, now that I think about it, it would be a little bit awkward. Maybe it wouldn't work quite the way I hope it to. This is where like I need an economist to help me out. But anyway, sorry, yeah, we were talking about car boot sales. Reroll me. You meta. Bah! Sure, you know what? Actually, just redo it. That was one thing. Oh man, I'm so stupid. Anyway, we're talking about car boot sales before. I actually just fumbled it. Like, I don't know why. That was like a shame. That was just a shame quit. Like, I don't deserve to win this one. I don't deserve to win this one. I hit the Midas touch and I was like, oh, everybody gets Midas touch when I put them down. I wait, no, there's nothing on the board. Yeah, we're gonna try and make it happen anyway. But yeah, with car boots, like, I'm so jealous of yard sales in America, and I know that, like, I guess the thing is, like, if you want to get to a yard sale, you may have to drive like an hour just for it to be a complete bust, because like maybe people don't have anything worth selling. But car boosters, like the one that I went to with Kev was really, really weird, because first of all it was indoors, and I appreciate that I live in Scotland and it's not exactly fantastic weather a lot of the time, but like it was like regular sellers, so they weren't really people just looking to hawk their stuff that's cluttering up their house. It was more like Khajiit merchants, right? If you have coin, Khajiit have wares. So it wasn't a bit, and also like everything they were selling was like, imagine your grandmother's house or your great grandmother's house. All of the things that line her mantelpieces, shelves, and walls. That was like the majority of the things that were being sold there, which is fine if you're into that a particular aesthetic. But admittedly I'm going there expecting to find somebody selling like a mint condition Super Mario 64 inbox for $5, you know. The holy grail. But yeah, I'm very jealous of it though, for sure. I don't know. Let's get some money. Isn't it just in the movies? I don't know, man. It's kind of early. Like, it's like 1 p.m. and oh no, I'm not letting this leak. There's no way. I can't let it leak on like year 2. I'm looking for a beacon. I could probably have a mercenary down vaguely early on just to hold the line a little bit. I admittedly I don't want to keep them around for too long. I feel like Orchard appears so regularly unless you're looking for it, and then it's like, I will do a reroll. I'll take clone, it's fine. Do I normally stream these hours? Yeah, I have been considering like trialing NA times, but at the same time my sleeping pattern is actually pretty good. Like I'll put like 7:30 a.m. and be in bed before midnight, which is pretty chill. Like I'm pretty alright with like where I'm at in that regard. I'm not in love with it, but we can. More money. Get a ton of notifications for YouTube videos. You're pumping them out. Yeah, it's like 2 a day. I think I posted a trial of 3 a day. Because I've been doing some Slay the Spire and Bizarre stuff that I don't know if it necessarily fits into like the slots that I have currently. But yeah, it's been fun. Orchard. We love orchards. Admittedly, if I could get a blacksmith on them as well, they would probably go pretty crazy. I'm going more for like attack speeds. Did beacons work on these? That's a stupid question that I should be asking like sooner than now, but actually unsure. Yes. I really haven't experimented with orchards in any regards. But I'll tell you one other thing. There is a video game that I'm shamefully, unbelievably excited to try. And it is like storage, like buying simulator. Like storage war simulator. Basically like storage war simulator, right? Where you, oh, they actually killed all the oh no, please don't. What's your problem, brother? What's your problem, brother? It's so bad. Like, why though, man? Why? I have that game. You need to grow up is what you need to do, man. See, Chico, like, listen, me and Chico have like identical gaming opinions. We like the same games. So like 100%, if Chico, no disrespect, if Chico is in the chat saying like I have it, it's fun, there's a very high possibility that I would go crazy on it, man. Go King of Spells. Upgrade the Palace, man. Give me some. I need money. Can Orchard only be buffed by attack speed? No. But I'm buffing attack speed as best I can because I want them to hold everything in place for as long as possible eventually. I wish for nothing to move. And I guess we got some mercs here as well. They're just chilling though for the most part. I'm happy to take one of you. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the mercs. Realistically, I mean I would love for the orchards to do damage as well. Maybe like a dispenser wouldn't go awry here. Now that I think of it, maybe the middle. I mean, the middle could be a dispenser, but it probably also doesn't. I don't know. Where am I? Clone rocks. Reroll me. You rock. I'm not doing anything else. You can't catch me doing anything else here. Give me you. Put you there. Give me you. Put you there. Wildcard you up to the maximum. 9 damage hits. It is going up. Alright, bye mom. Have a lovely day. I'll be seeing you hopefully very, very soon this weekend, potentially. I mean, the mercs are cutting out here. They're doing some stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how good the game is because I haven't played it yet, but it does look exactly like something that is unfortunately up my alleyway. So I'm excited at the prospect. If I recall though, I feel like it's actually a little bit more expensive than you would expect a game of that thing to be. There was another game that I remember playing like years ago, but I don't know what it does or if it still exists. Well, I mean, it still exists, let's be honest with ourselves. But like it was like a barn. It's basically you bought barns and then... You know, I'll put that there. You bought barns and then basically like sold the scrap, I think it was, or something like that. Like... Kind of like a fixer barn flipper. That's probably what it is, honestly. It wasn't house flipper because that's for houses. This is barn flipper, which is totally different. I don't know, maybe in barn finder. I'd have to like because I know that there's like probably a lot of games in that genre, so I would actually probably have to like see what it looks like, which is embarrassing but true. Get me up to level 3. We've got like a little death knell of Orchards. They are hitting quite a lot of things. The sooner we get them attack speeded up, though, the better, though, I feel. I really don't want to keep rerolling because it, like, bins my mercs. You know what? Go beacon here. It does bin a lot of the merc power here. Let's have a look. You've linked it, Barn Finders. No, maybe it didn't have human beings in it last I checked, though. But there are definitely human beings in that. It has mixed reviews, which is interesting. It's maybe not ideal, is it? Pop you there. What the archers do? They meld them to the ground. This man is figuring out how busted King Nature is. I mean, sure. Ideally, like, I don't need to do damage to them if they attack a billion times a second, I suppose, right? Make peace with an enemy king. I can make enemies with you again, but for the time being, we're chilling here. What's your attack speed at right now? 0.25? Not bad, not bad. Not too shabby. Could certainly be better, but could also certainly be worse. Also, unrelated side note, well, not unrelated, completely related. The fact that they hold them in place means I can click on the enemies way easier. Well, sometimes I miss them completely because they die too fast. Wait, did I just wild? No, I palanced it. I did not wildcard a palace. Tell me I didn't do that. Admittedly, it is hitting a lot of the backline which are not moving anyway, but still. I feel like realistically I should probably be going for, you know what, clone is good, that's fine. I should be maybe getting like a dispenser in the middle. I appreciate at some point we are gonna be getting rid of the whatchamacallits, the beacons. But for right now, I don't know what they're targeting saying either. I don't know if they like pick random targets or like how they operate. Exactly. Sorry, I got like, I'm gassy, man. Hiccups or something. I'm gonna be honest, man. I was like X lover, and by X I mean like Twitter. I'm never gonna call it X, so let's be real. I was a humongous X/Twitter lover, but it's gone, dude. Because that was where all the insane people were. But now, I did in fact wildcard the palace. It would appear that has eliminated to me. Yeah, I gotta be honest, man. I feel like Twitter is bad now. Like genuinely, I was kind of sticking around because there was some insane stuff to see there that could only be found on that particular website. Nowadays, man, it's just like, here's how Jason Statham. Wait, what have I got? I know I got an offering. Okay, put me a library down. Don't care. That will do the trick for me, I think, really. Here's how Jason Statham, a thread of how he is the greatest man to ever do it. And then it's like a 10-piece thing that's stolen from a video essay on YouTube. And then at the very bottom, it's like, do you want to be a man? Join my newsletter. Also, figure out how to make $100 a day on X. It's completely, it's degraded, man. There's the degradation of Twitch, the decrosion of Twitch cannot be understated. We do not need that again. I moved my mouse off it. I had clicked it. Oh my god. I greatly dislike social media. I have just about none of it. I'm not talking about Twitch. I'm talking about Twitter. Yeah. I'm like, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, like, what I guess I don't really use social media now that I think about it. I will take an orchard. I will take a beacon. I will take another library. So we're gonna offering off you. Put down a second palace. Just kidding. You can't do that. Library there. Bosh. Guess like you there. You there. Orchard there. Overinvest ya. Overinvest ya. Clone you. Pop you there. And get some money. Twitch is my social media. Yeah, I mean, it's like difficult for me to be like, yeah, I don't really use social media when like I evidently use like Twitch every day, YouTube every day, and those are by and large, by all accounts, social medias. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to start hitting the ones at the front here. Good job. We got it. We're back. We're still back. That was scary. Another orchard. Rare. Hello, Air. How are you? I do not have stinky socks. You think a man with my name would even humor such decrosion? I put fresh socks on this morning. Do you know what, man? This is bad because people ask me what I want for my birthday or for Christmas, and I tell them exactly. It's an £8, £8, right? Thing of socks from Tesco. And I'm like, if you get me that for my birthday or Christmas, I will enjoy it, and I will, because I love the feeling of fresh socks. Like, I get into bed with my fresh socks on. I'm like, ooh, little kid at Christmas, right? But people like think I'm being sarcastic because I don't want to be made a fuss, and I don't want to be made a fuss over, right? But I'm just saying, if you want to make me feel like a king, then that's exactly what you do to make it so. I'm thinking in my head here, right? Just wondering, right? Does the orchard build work against... just throwing it out there. Does it work against... It's immune, isn't it? It's immune to stuns? Am I going to be right in thinking that it's immune to stuns? Okay, we're going to have to redo that. We should have some blacksmiths going. Do we just... I'm trying to think in my head here. Was it Catbug who tried the orchard build before? Can you stun multiple things with one singular orchard? I mean, that'll do. Honestly, frankly, I'm pretty chill with that. It works on kings, I can confirm. Alright, so just we're not hitting it at all. Which is chill. I think I vaguely know what I'm looking for. I guess I should just take a beacon, I suppose. Maybe I just go like all in on one singular orchard at the beginning, and then we maybe try and make it work elsewhere. Thoughts? I want to hit a dispenser though. Or an orchard, frankly. But I mean, right now it's fine because we don't have any issues. We can just get our money. We did lean pretty hard into only orchards. Admittedly, we should have had one mega orchard and then branched off from that into a chain restaurant orchard style situation. But yeah, I am. I don't have a lot of material desires in this world, but there is something about a pair of socks that I very specifically am a fan of. I like those socks, so it's not really where you want to go. What am I doing? my thing is jackets. That's fine. I've got like one jacket that I wear even in summer, and it is like a ski jacket that I got for I think at Christmas like ages ago, because I was still wearing the parka that I wore in high school. And I very recently threw out the backpack that I also wore in high school, so I've had that for probably like 16 years as well. Admittedly, it had seen better days, and I will be the first to admit that. Oh, I've got nothing to... Ah! What am I doing? I'm throwing. I just need units. Give me units. We're zapping the front, man. We gotta zap the front. Very lucky. Very lucky. Very lucky. My mouse is on it. That's fine. Bosh. We're chilling. Thoughts on electric blankets? My family knows to get me blankets. I mean, I've got like a heated blanket on me like as we speak right now. I like. I am aware that they're pretty dangerous. I mean, it's not on to be clear, but they're. This one has got a timer on it. I think it's trying to kill me. This one has like got like a thing where it's like, oh, you have it for like an hour. You turn it on for an hour, and then after an hour, it's supposed to turn off. And there's two here, and one does work and turns off, and this one does not. So there's definitely something going on. You know, it's Venex. Thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it. What am I doing, bro? I need guys, man. Or what if I don't? No, I need guys, bro. I need guys. I'm cooked here. I missed. I missed out. It didn't even matter. No, put me on. Yeah. Do exactly that. Brrr. This is the game changer. I'm pretty sure we are at war with the King of Nature, right? We are. Have we seen an orchard yet? Okay. You know what? I did deserve that one. We're going to run it back. That was anti-play after anti-play, so I can appreciate that. How do you... I wish I had like a big red button I could smack and it'd be like, delete... Jarvis, delete the last 7 minutes of footage, please. Ah, we're chilling. We got King of Nature. I'm not like that crazy fussed on anything else for the time being. But howdy. So, yeah, start off with a mercenaries, please. My trucker friend doesn't trust heated blankets. He thinks if he's not watching it, it'll combust. Yeah, I mean, he's like... I mean, yeah, I mean, not... well, he's not right, nor is he wrong, I suppose, but... It will combust one way or the other. Whether he's watching or not is completely up to happenstance if he's happened to catch ignite, but... There is simultaneously nothing to worry about, but also everything to worry about. Bosh. Bosh. Okay. Not right, not wrong. A secret third option. Yeah. The worst option of them all. You will die. Whether or not you are trying to, it will happen. That's the secret third one. So you might as well just, I'm not saying to be blasé about the whole thing, just, you gotta live with it. Salvage could be a good econ early. I'd be willing to put one singular vault there. Just to give me more money. That I think that I know people hate how much I love salvage. But admittedly, it does get you cooking on mercs quite quickly. So I am a fan. I'll take an orchard, I think, and put an orchard there as well. That's right. Hold him down, fellas. Bosh. Do me a favor and hold him down. Bosh. There's nothing I want from this, which is fine because I can sell it. It's very shameful to me, but I admit I have been on somewhat of a domestication journey recently, and I appreciate, though I'd really love to not do like a desk audit right now. Give me a dispenser, pop you there. But I've been trying a lot harder to maintain a public image somewhat of not being a complete slob. I can live in squalor and that's fine, but the thing is I probably shouldn't live in squalor. And to be fair, this place has never looked remotely as clean, and that's all thanks to B, to be fair. But like at the same time, I'm like, I can't mess this up. I cannot. The place looks great. I can't. Okay, we need a beacon, I think, this time. And then we go king of nothing so we can finally get that kind of trucking along. We do need to hit. Actually, you know what, man? The dispensers would go unbelievable. That sucks. We're gonna sell. They would go absolutely unbelievable with another salvage, but I think actually overwork is what I want. We're coming up on a shot, man. We'll see what we can make happen here. The attack speed on the dispenser is actually not too bad. I remember you mentioned a long time ago you wanted to make a video on your manhwas. Did you give up on that? Like, yeah, I really did, and I bizarrely, I don't want to say like finished it. I'll take you. Sorry, 1 sec. Let me lock in here. I'd be willing to do that. And do that as well. Like I think I edited the majority of it. Bizarrely enough, so like I got footage for solo leveling because it was mentioned. I was like, oh, we'll use solo leveling on the in the footage as a thing. But like it was one of those things where like I basically got nervous that nobody cared, and I admit that they probably don't. And kind of chickened out of it. And it was during a period of time, like there was during a period of time where I was like definitely infinitely more lost. I'm not saying that I'm found by any stretch of the imagination, but I was not cooking under grey mire as much as maybe I am right now. You know what, I'd be willing to put you there. There are, where's the gold one? Oh, they're right there. I think we're fine here. Magic. Pop you there. Yeah, I mean, I actually had to clear up some space because I had way too much footage backlogged of variety stuff, and I actually ended up deleting the solo leveling footage I recorded. I know that I don't know why I had to do that because I don't know. It's a strange circumstance, I suppose. Nah, we gotta go overwork because as much as I'd love to get the other salvage, it would get the dispensers going, but we actually don't have that many damage increasers or thingies. I don't think it was cringe. Well, I mean, I guess like you're opening yourself up in some regard because it's an opinion piece. Like, and I was trying to do manhwas that you maybe haven't heard of as well. So like, I think that Leviathan's pretty good, except like all the weird fancy. Like the author loves ass. Like, there's no doubt about it. He loves bottoms, and there's a lot of action shots of the the main female character's bum bum as she fights. But like Leviathan is literally just like Attack on Titan but on water, and I think that's pretty good, man. I don't really you don't have anything that I care for. Mortgage you off because I want to put another dispenser down. But yeah, man, I just chickened out, dude. I don't know what to say. Can't count the amount of times that I've done something like that where I was like really interested in it, and I still am. Like I haven't been reading so much so these days, but when I get a chance, I like to. And then yeah, I don't know. I'm on a journey to overcome my fears. Integral calculus. I failed it twice in college. No more. I got absolutely no idea what you were talking about, buddy. But good luck, or I'm sorry that happened. Sorry. You say calculus, my brain is turned off already. I think we should be like, I'm trying to get like the dispenser set up in such a means. But yeah, realistically, I should be selling cards, and I know that. But I'm just trying to get them to level 3 so that like when it happens, it's easier and better. Yeah, that's fine. I am not math brained in any regard, and it's I'll be the first to say it. When I was in high school, I was in higher maths. I don't know what the equivalent is for like England, or it's not even, I don't even know if it's called higher maths anymore in Scotland. Yeah, I was like answering questions, doing my best to be like, I know what we're talking about here, and then I took a preliminary exam and I got like 39% on it, and in that exam I remember being like, I don't have a clue what I'm looking at, and I got pulled aside one day and they were like, what happened? You've like always answer questions, like generally speaking you look like you know what you're talking about in class. And I was like, like I got no idea, I'm sorry, we botched it there, frankly. And then they were like, we don't think you should continue. And I was like, I agree. And then magically, I got like a bunch of extra free periods in my last year of high school. Because, yeah, so I would like maybe like have like lunch and then like a free period, like a free double period. So I actually had like an hour and a half's worth of free time. So maybe I would like go home and play video games for like half an hour. Because I lived like one Dragon Force song away from my high school. And then... yeah, just come back. I don't know. It's pretty chill. Pretty chill. Kind of embarrassing, I would suppose, that I was literally told, like, hey, by the way, you should stop what you're doing, because, like, this isn't working. So... actually, don't. Actually, we can put you there. Our mercs are about to get absolutely blasted, but I think we're coming into fruition here on everything else, so that's okay. That's chill. 2 mercs, man. 2 mercs. It's not good news. I mean, we get it like blasted through them, actually. I don't know. No one gave me an out to get away from math, so I just got myself kicked out of class a lot. Yeah. I mean, like... so, like, I was... in the best math class you could be in for some reason. It was a guy called Mr. Henderson, who was not swag cash money. Let me believe you me. Oh, my mercs are about to... oh, actually, dude, I get rid of the mercs. Oh, wait, no, they're back because I had to sell. So I got demoted from that class to like the same tier of learning but slightly lower, like, you know, for dum-dums. Well, dumber dums, not the people that are probably gonna pass anyway. People that may struggle. And then I botched it there as well. So like it was a bit shaky. But also I hate maths, so I simply do not care. It's called like if I have to bust a calc out, it is what it is, man. But I was pretty hard stuck in maths, yeah, much like many things in my life. Can't even like see the things to shoot at them, man. I'm struggling. You're scaring me. I do want to get like a dispenser there. I feel like these mercs are just not cutting the mustard at this point, right? I'm real low on the money front here as well, man. I'll take something that I can actually sell. How about that? We need to get our money situation. And actually, he's buffing the dispensers, man. So like, yeah, just sell everything. Sell high, buy low. Sell buy low, as they say. I'm holding on to that in case we get an offering or some way of getting rid of that thing. The mercs have lived out their they've lived out their purpose, I think, at this point. Oh, you were fine at maths until it came to triangles. I think we're at a crossroads here. I think this actually may be worth its weight. Okay. I'd be willing to let that ride. We are here. We have arrived. It's all a bit higgledy-piggledy, but it is working. We have like one mega orchard that does seem to be putting in a lot of work. I'd be willing to. You know what, man? Overinvest me in an orchard, man. See where we can go. It's got 10 hits a second. What does that mean for me? I have no idea. I feel like realistically, it should be freezing up everything on the map at all times. Like I'm sitting here looking at it, and I'm like, actually, there's things walking past, right? So like, where are we at with that? You know. When I look back on like what I studied in high school, it is like the most like this man is set to be unemployed like tech I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, this is no disrespect to anybody who's pursuing these goals, but it was like I got like a higher in like maths, not maths. Sorry, I got a higher in English. I got a higher in art, in music. History, and also religious, moral, philosophic studies. What job could you put? I'm actually unemployment maxing on my subjects, man. Like, what did I think I was gonna be, man? What did I think I was gonna be? I like the two that are the two or three that are actually potentially academic studies, right? English, history, and religious, moral, and philosophic studies. The only like job I can foresee in that career path is literally being a professor of the subject, right? Everything else is it's done, right? That's it. That's the only like no disrespect, right? To anybody that is like a philosophy major, but like you are destined. The only job you can hope to possibly accrue is to be, like It is to be a professor of the subject with which you have learned, right? It's no bueno, bro. You did the forbidden combo. Your forbidden combo. I don't know what to offer and off here, though, man. I'm gonna clone you at the very least. I gotta get something for these over. Actually, yeah, put you down. Offering you off. Put you down. I'd be willing to do it. Offering you off. At least this way we get like some money, right? And then I don't think I could have unemployment maxed my study. If like, and do you know what, man? Like, there was guidance counselors at my high school, and you know, when you hit like 16, 17, you know, they would sit you down and be like, what do you think you want to be, you know? And I feel like I'm gonna say something here that is not very shagadelic, baby. But like I think that maybe it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world, probably, if when I say to a teacher, I want to be a musician, they were like, okay, how? No. Basically, no, you're not going to be that. So like, let's scale it in somewhat and let's think about this a bit more. Like, have you considered being branch manager for a bank? And I would have been like, tell me more. I probably wouldn't have said tell me more. I would probably be like, that's poser stuff, dude. I'm not in it for the money. So I definitely don't want to be where the money literally lives. I don't want to work in the lion's den, bro. Where did I plan on putting you? Huh? I'm scaring myself here with what my plans are. Wait, hold on. I don't have enough. I think I resell the wizards. Mine said dressmaker. I honestly don't remember what I even said. It was probably, I'm gonna be honest with you, it was probably something lame and like music related, or I don't know. And to be clear, there's nothing wrong or lame about music, baby. But it's just grow up is what it is. Do you know what, like? I'm what is wrong with me? Yeah. I mean, I appreciate that my guidance counselor had the wherewithal to realize I was certainly not about to become an astronaut, but still, you know. This is kind of working, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Treating education as job preparation has done damage to public opinion on humanity studies. I don't disagree with you, but like, yeah, people like study things. Like at least from like the moment you turn like 5 or 6 years old or whenever you like, I don't know what it's 5 in the UK. I don't know what it is for other countries. Yeah, you're like, brother, you enter the damn washing machine, the blender, and it's all about like you're just studying stuff so that you can get a job. You know? Yeah, that's it. That's why we're here, man. That's why we signed up. I don't know where I'm putting this stuff, man. I don't know where. What am I doing? I feel like the archers should be doing more than they are. I appreciate that they're not. Well, actually, hold on. No, they got in. Okay. I'm gonna think about this. I'm really trying to figure out some of these orchards. I mean, it's attacking how many times per second? Enough, right? Well, obviously not enough because I just leaked, but still. Listen, lads, let's focus fire here. Come on, chop chop. It means says social worker. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the thing is, I know that I would have. Who was it that broke through? It was you, right? Yeah, we're gonna get rid of you. I'm scared of you. I know that if my guidance counselor at the time, when I said like I want to be like, here's the subjects I'm taking, here's what I want to be, if they had responded to me by saying, so you wish to be unemployed, then I would have not taken that well. I can rest assured. Like, nobody would have taken that well. But unfortunately, I also do believe it was probably what I needed to hear. But then again, I guess I wouldn't be here if they hadn't been like, okay, well then. Because I guess, like, usually, like, they offer, not services, but like when, you know, you're in high school, like, they maybe have some program in place for people that want to do, like, a specific type of job. And then, you know, do you want to go see an accounting office, Timmy? No! Well, we're going anyway. Like, you know, if you want to be an accountant, like, God help that was your childhood dream, by all means, man. Go crank those numbers. Hello, Charlie. But yeah, I mean, I think I told, like, her that, and then she was like, okay. And I was like, cool. And then just left the office, and it's like, well, good luck. Good luck on your journeys, I suppose. The damage could be cranking a little bit harder. The cranking wagon is not very full, not very full. This is not, honestly, I'm going to be honest. Like, honestly, I'm going to be honest, really. I said, you know what, I said honestly, and then I was going to lie. I think this has actually gone somehow not that bad, considering I do not think that the orchard works quite the way I was hoping it would. It's not too bad, man. It's not too bad. Yeah, the guidance counselor, if only they could have seen me now. From failed musician to failed League of Legends Twitch streamer. The career path of the absolute century, man. The career path that no one predicted. From working in call centers to being a small League of Legends YouTuber to being a significantly larger League of Legends YouTuber to being a small League of Legends YouTuber to being a very small variety streamer to being future McDonald's prospect. I don't even think they would take me, man. They'd be like, you got any, like, any experience working in a kitchen? I'd be like, watch my girlfriend make meals sometimes. So I guess, yeah. Sometimes she lets me cut up the courgettes, bro. Sometimes I'll peel a potato to make it faster for her. I don't know. I'm too old for McDonald's. Yeah, I know. They want like young kids who can handle the heat of the kitchen, man. And I have an issue with authority, so the second that they come knocking at my door for some constructive criticism, I think I know where I'll tell them to shove it, man. I never did well in situations where I'm getting micromanaged, man. It's the truth of the matter. Oh. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. The orchards are great, man. They don't work necessarily the way I thought they would, but still. Anyway, if you did enjoy this, you made it all the way here, you want to see more, by all means subscribe, give the video a like, check out twitch.tv/RossBoomsocks. You want to catch it live. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. See ya!